I've got a new stove to show you. I bought this on Amazon for £10, but they're also all over eBay. You just need to look out for them. Comes in a pouch. Let's put the overhead on. Comes in that little pouch there, which is like some kind of cotton material. The make is called Monland. Yeah, I've not heard of them either. That's what you get for your money. You got this blue plastic on it. I'll peel it off and I'll come back to you. When I've looked at it closely, I've realised that they've tweaked it just a little bit. What they've done, they fiddled with the sizes, and it's a little tiny bit bigger as far as I'm aware. The only reason I bought this clone was out of curiosity. It's like, what's going on with all this? Is it any good? So that was it really. I just was curious about it. So let's look at the specifications. It's 8 centimeters across. It's 13 centimeters across at the base. Internally, it's 9 centimeters from the base of that plate to the top, and the whole thing is 10 centimeters. It weighs 214 grams according to my scales. So let's look at the quality. Well, I don't know if you can see on the bottom there, there's a few scratches on there. There's a few scratches on the base plate there. I think that picks them up well. Overall finish, you can tell that's just been pressed out of steel. There's no kind of finishing anywhere. You can feel the roughness of the edges. And the way the hinges go together, you can see that's just pressed together to stop the hinge coming out. This thin piece of metal running through there. When I was looking on eBay, they have a little note on the bottom of the eBay listings, and it says if you can't find one of the pins, or if one of the pins is missing, have a look inside the bag. That kind of just sums up the sort of quality you're going to get for your £10 or £12 or whatever you're going to pay. If we look at the way this goes together, that just falls out. That stays on there okay, that one. That kind of locks in there, so that's fair enough. And you wrap it around and that kind of locks in there, and then in theory you're good to go. But that just falls out. As for the quality on the bottom, if you look from the underside, you can see it's not a particularly good fit anywhere. It fits okay there, but once you get over here you've got a big gap. When you look at it at this angle, if you look right down into the base there, you can see that some of the corners fit okay and others are just like way off. Just imagine, if you can, you've taken this out, you've set it up, and you've either got an alcohol stove inside or you've loaded it full of twigs. You then put your pot on. At some point you may need to put some more fuel inside, like some more twigs, etc. So what you're going to do, you're going to open this, and as soon as you open it, the blooming thing comes apart. Now that is not only poor, that is dangerous. So what's going to happen is your hot drink or whatever is going to spill everywhere. Whatever you've got burning inside, that's all going to fall out. I own this Vargo converter stove. Comes in 2 pieces. There's the actual alcohol stove there, and then there's like these little legs that raise everything up. So once this is in top of the Vargo Hex stove, then that gives you an optimum height in order to put your pot on top. If we look at this and we try and drop him in there, you can clearly see from that this is a different size to the Vargo. this is bigger. So this sort of thing is never going to work unless you kind of improvise something at the back. Overall, oh, hang on. I don't know if you can hear, but there's a lady over the back, her kids are kicking off. She's giving them a right rollicking. That's the joy of having kids for you. Where was I? Oh, there'll be tears soon. Overall, this is a poor piece of equipment, and it's not worth buying in my opinion. You may feel differently, but your opinion is your own. I'm just giving you mine. This is poorly made. It's a clone of something which already exists. It's got rough edges. There's not a lot good I can say about this. I'm a stoveaholic and there's not a lot I can say about this, which is great. So I guess at the end of the day, I've bought this so you don't have to. So if you are searching on the internet and you see something like this, then by all means, if it's what you want, you buy it. But buyer beware as far as I'm concerned. It's just generally poor. You're not going to enjoy it. It's going to be very disappointing for you. I'm not even going to take this outside and set fire to it because it's dangerous in my opinion. So if you're looking for a Vargo Hex stove, then what you need to do is buy yourself a Vargo Hex stove. Spend the extra money, because this is just a piece of junk as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to have been a bit more positive about that, but I just can't. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching everybody. I'll see you next time.